Hello. Yes, I know y'all don't usually see me here um more than once in 1 week. Y'all don't see me twice in a week. Sometimes y'all don't see me twice in a month. But I'm back. Y'all know how to come back. Cause y'all know me. Don't worry, it's Friday. It's Friday the 3rd of July. Bear with me. I'm getting somewhere. I'm going somewhere with this. It's Friday the 3rd of July. The last video I did was Wednesday. Am I getting my days right? Was Wednesday the 1st of July. Today is Friday the 3rd of July. Y'all know Malika Ramsey. Ain't got the time or the mental capacity to be doing um uh um why is the thing blinking like this? Anyway, the mental capacity to be doing more than one video in a week, but I had to come back. Forgive me if my hair look a little disheveled. Don't worry, it's the weekend. My mom gonna tighten my braids. That's what happens when you on a natural hair journey. That's what happens when you on a natural hair journey. You just get fuzz, especially when your hair very kinky like me, like mine. The very, very, very black people here. Yeah, the 4C. I think it's 4C. Anyway, I digress. So, why am I here? Why am I back here already? This morning I was scrolling and I saw the Minister of Human Services and Social Security announcing that the pensioners will get their $20,000 transportation allowance beginning Wednesday, the 8th of July. Well, isn't that does the thing? I like it. I like it bad. Yeah, I remember those of you who've been following me. You remember the video that I did on Wednesday? I spoke about the basic general societal neglect of the elderly. So to come today, I know it probably been in the pipeline before because for God's sakes, they said that this thing would have been dispersed to the pensioners since May. No, I'm glad that they did that. You remember tell I want a big splash about it. The splash ain't big enough yet. Make a bigger splash, right? I want Alibaba come out and help the Minister of Human Services now make a big splash about it. $20,000. Some of y'all gonna say me like what you want. You can't do nothing for please y'all. No, this government really can't with all the infractions they ain't got nothing that they can really do to please people right now. Anything they do is making up for the slackness, the lawlessness, and the terrible things that they put the citizens of this country through. But again, I digress. No, hear the nonsense in it. I think sometimes y'all just sit down on your brain. The time Alibaba take for the flunking himself wrong the country where they ain't riding bicycle, picking mangoes. We do throw cars, rip in a whole pot of cook up. And then the time he take for the body place doing stupidness, sit down and think and come up with proper plans. No. The pensioners collect, the majority of the pensioners collect their pensioners on the 1st of every month. The 1st of every month. Now the 1st was Wednesday. A lot of them already collected because the money that it is get is not a big set of money. I stand corrected. I think the last time I spoke with y'all, I told y'all $41,000 or $42,000. They get $46,000. $46,000 in Guyana can't do much. It's me, my mother alone, and I can tell you it can't buy groceries for to last an entire month from the first of the month to the 30th of the month, the 29th of the month, or how much ever days, right? Or the 31st. It can't last all month. So the pension is getting $46,000. No, imagine, hear the sense with this. The minister announced that the pensioners will get this $20,000 transportation allowance. It's being dispersed from Wednesday, the 8th. This is next week, Wednesday. Now, hear how this thing started. Them pensioners now got to go at the ministries or whatever ministry representative office that they have close to them, the nearest. They gotta go and get 1-page stamp, one of the pages at the back of the book stamped. And when they finish, they ain't getting the money there, they still gotta go back to the post offices or wherever, MoneyGram, wherever they just gonna collect the pension, they still got to go back. Now, imagine a pensioner living a distance away from any ministry or any representative office of the Ministry of Human Services. This pensioner got to pay. Let me break this thing down. Remember, they don't collect the $46,000. Most of them. Wednesday gone there, the pension. So now they got to go back because a lot of them ain't gonna wait until the next time the pension is due to collect this $20,000 transportation allowance. So what has to happen now? They got to go back to this place, get this thing stamped. When they're done, they got to go back to wherever all of this money they're spending. Now, depending on how far away these people live from the ministry or whatever institution is representing the ministry, and then to whatever MoneyGram post office or wherever, how much of the $20,000 gone? Keep in mind the pension that I collect last week on the first, done. It done. As far as $6,000, it done. Now you're putting them through all of this to collect this $20,000 when you could have simply make it you done delay the process. Make an announcement telling the people that could collect at the same time they're picking up the pension. I think you all sit on your brain. And I'm not knocking the workers at the Ministry of Human Services. They're not the policymakers. I'm knocking the supposed policymakers here. Alibaba and the 40 thieves. Them are knocking. Make it make sense. Not only that, you're mentally stressing these elderly people out. When you have pensioners, yes, you got a lot of agile pensioners can move around and look very young. But you got to think about the ones who can barely move. Some people are sick. Some older folks develop health issues as they get older. Y'all ain't considering now you got these people back and forth for $20,000. What is wrong with you people? I swear y'all sit on your brain. But me doing a long video today because y'all not gonna mess up my mental health. Something is wrong with you people. Y'all didn't think about this? Huh? You already delayed the thing by 2 months. Wait until the next pension come around, or you announce it, or put it earlier. Since last week you should have done that. Put a situation in place, put a system in place whereby when the people collecting the pension, they could collect the $20,000 transportation grant. What is wrong with you sitting on your... This is not... You don't have to be a policymaker to come with that. This is not no scholarly idea. What I just said is not no scholarly idea. It's not rocket science. It's common sense that regular policymakers can do. I would love to hear the explanation for doing it the way that you did it. And then by the time they're done, by the time they pay a transportation for collect and go back and forth, half of it finish. And then we got the unscrupulous people out there that digging them out. Because the minute some of these business people in Guyana hear, whether it be a cash grant, a transportation grant, or a grant for the children, everything just go sky high and the prices don't come back. But there's another conversation for another time. You focus on these things, PPP, People's Progressive Party, civic government, focus on those things. I swear y'all sitting on your brain. But you know what? It's Friday. I gotta get back to work. I want to mellow down. But I needed to come and talk about that. To ask some... The fools, the trolls that are descended this come on them post and take and cuss out. Come on and talk to me with logic. Come on, let's have a conversation. Come and talk to me with logic. Come and tell me why it made sense to do it this way and not make the $20,000 transportation grant available for when the pensioners were going to collect the money. As I tell you, I don't get nothing. I don't give two damns about the elderly in this country. Come, all the trolls, come and explain it to me. I can say, okay, me like to take a step back, you're wrong. Tell me why it wasn't done that way. Now you got the people journeying around in circles for collect $20,000 that you know going to finish. Yeah, I know it's transportation allowance, but it's not transportation allowance or transportation grant to go and collect the transportation grant. Yeah, see what I'm saying? A bunch of clowns running this country. But it's Friday, I'm being able to do this. The place hot. It's very, very hot today, and I'm going back in the AC office. Y'all be good, be safe, have a great weekend. And yeah, just try to take it easy with these people we got that set around in the country.